Today we talk about betrayal, the kind that doesn't wear a white hood. It wears a suit, smiles at the podium, and calls it equity. I'm talking about Mayor Brandon Johnson, the new KKK in a Trojan Horse made of inclusion. My opinion, he's not empowering Black Chicago. He's manipulating it. Welcome to Kimara Reacts. Thank you to my subscribers for your support. And if you're new here, please subscribe. It helps to grow the channel. Like the video and share. Let's react.
Ready or not? Ready or not? Here I come. Can't hide. Gonna find you and then yo. I play my enemies like a game of chess where I rest. No stress if you don't success.
That is far off in the distant future. There is work we can do today to repair the harms of the past and build a better future for posterity. We know that historic disinvestment by government and private sector has left too many of our communities, particularly the South and West Side neighborhoods, without control of the assets in our own communities, excluding us from wealth building and opportunities. And that is why today, in collaboration with the Department of Planning and Development, under the leadership of Commissioner Sierra Boatwright, we are proud to announce a historic $4 million investment into community wealth building in the greatest city in the world, the city of Chicago. The Wealth Our Way Capital Grant Program will be administered by Community Chicago. It will fund community-driven wealth-building models designed by the very communities that they serve. With up to $500,000 in capital grants per project and $3.5 million reserved for shared ownership models, the investment will put economic power directly in the hands of the community that have been affected by historic slavery.
$4 million. That's what Mayor Johnson just offered to Black residents, framed as some grand gesture of liberation, a freedom grant. But let's do the math. He spent quadruple that on illegal migrants in just a few months. Hotels, food, services, protection. So why give us pennies? Because he thinks we'll applaud, say thank you, and stay loyal. Because he believes we're desperate enough to take crumbs as progress. He stands up and says Black people are still not free. But instead of fighting for us, he talks down to us. He doesn't see us as citizens. He sees us as a prop, a cause to exploit, not a community to serve.
Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson pushing for reparations in his city. He claims that's going to bring down crime. Listen to this.
I've added $500,000 for restoration and reparations to address, again, the cycle of violence, which looks like school closings, closing of mental health facilities, of which I've invested in now.
So, Leo, the question begs, how would reparations help violence and crime?
I just want to be very clear. It will not. I used to be a history teacher. Last time I checked, Chicago was never a slave city. I would be the first lawyer in Chicago to file a lawsuit. It is illegal. It is racist. It violates the 14th Amendment. It violates equal protection. This is nothing more than, again, pandering to Black citizens when there is no correlation between reparations, slavery in Chicago, and violence. It's the reason why there's violence because there's progressive Democratic mayors, progressive prosecutors who are George Soros backed. This is insulting to the intelligence of the American voters, and it's insulting and condescending to Black Americans.
That's his language, slavery. Every criticism is met with guilt. Every pushback is painted as racism. But calling us slaves, that's not justice, that's control. And it's deeply offensive. Mayor Johnson is not here to liberate us. He is the political version of a Trojan horse. All the right words on the outside: equity, inclusion, reparations. But what's inside is more control, more distraction, in more betrayal. He'll tell us what we want to hear, but his actions prove he's already chosen someone else. His priority is not Black Chicago. His priority is his political survival. And in my opinion, that makes him no better than the oppressors he claims to fight. This is plantation politics with a new face and the same agenda. If you're really about Black freedom, show us with your budget. Invest in our businesses, our schools, our safety, not speeches, not symbolism, not slavery metaphors. Mayor Johnson, Black Chicago is not your stage. We are not your emotional pawn, and we are not your slaves. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.